Hey guys, what's good? Triple J Justin here, and I got a crypto video for you here today. This is my first video on crypto, but I've been in the space for years and years now. Lot of hype right now. We're going through the cycle right now. We're gonna be peaking soon. If the cycle is correct in the fact that if you look back at the other cycles, we've been through the crypto winter for the last couple years. Every 4 years or so, we reach our peak, and by the end of this year, you'll want to hold on to crypto probably until the end of around this year. End of this year, it will probably be peaking if the cycle maintains what it's been doing since the beginning. Unless the 4 year cycle gets broken, which could happen. Who knows, right? Anything can happen in life, and anything can happen when you're investing. Like I said, this is just my opinion, guys. Not a professional, not in just for entertainment purposes, right? These videos. So don't put all your house on what I'm saying here, but I think there's a strong possibility if the cycle is the same as the other cycles, we're going to be reaching a peak mid to end of this year. So if you're waiting for a time to cash out, I would wait until around the end of this year. But it depends. If it really skyrockets and it's like the middle of this year, I mean, I can't blame you for taking your money out. But if you do look at the cycle, though, October, November is like pretty much maximum peak. But like I said, it could change. I don't know. I'm just looking at the data. But yeah, guys, this is, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But I've been in it for a few years now, crypto. Been through this whole crypto winter. So see, the whole thing, guys, is you want to buy low, sell high. You don't want to buy high and sell low. So right now, is it too high to get in? I would say no. I think you're still going to make profit. I feel like if you get in now, it's still not at its peak. But obviously, it would have been better if you got in like last year. That would have been the perfect time, or 6 months ago. But I still believe it's still early to get in. Like, it's not super early, but I think I wouldn't sell right now. That's what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't sell right now unless you really needed the money. And if you got in like a couple years ago, if you got in a year ago when it was all low, then yeah, if you really need the money, I would sell now. But my strategy would be wait until the end of this year to sell, just to see where it goes from there. But who knows with this cycle? Maybe we won't have the 4 year cycle anymore. Maybe Trump's making a lot of moves that's affecting the market. The world is uncertain right now. So it could end up being really bad for everything. Stocks, crypto, right now it's bad. Or Trump could be a genius and he could be considered one of the best presidents ever if everything works out with what he's doing. Or it could backfire and he could be one of the worst presidents ever. Whether that will affect crypto or not, I mean, it depends on the situation in the world. But I mean, everything he's doing with crypto, it seems pro crypto. Now, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. It is kind of weird how it's all pro crypto. His sons are saying, like Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, they're all saying, oh, great time to buy Ethereum, great time to buy Bitcoin. BlackRock's filling up on Ethereum, but it ain't going up, which is kind of strange. And when everyone starts telling you buy, and these people are telling you to buy, it does make you question, like, oh, is that good or is that bad? You would think it'd be good, but I mean, it's not going up. So, what I'm trying to say is, usually when everyone knows about it and everyone tells you to get in, it usually don't go up. And then when no one knows about it and barely anyone's talking about it, then it goes up. You know what I mean? So that's just my thinking on that. Because right now it's just not going up. But I think you should just wait. We should just be patient. I mean, if you got in like me, like years and years ago, after it totally collapsed after 2022, I think. Like 2022, it just collapsed completely. If you got in at that time, you might as well stay in, right? You might as well stay in. Or even if you got in at the high point of 2021, you might as well stay in. If you stayed in that long, you might as well just stay in. And like I said, I think until the end of the year, if the cycles stay the same, the 4-year cycle, the peak would be soon. But I mean, if everything works out and Trump does a good job and the crypto policies and all that pro-crypto stuff works out, maybe we won't have a 4-year cycle. Maybe it will be a prolonged forever cycle and Bitcoin will just turn into like stocks and it will just go down a little bit here and there. It'll go up, but maybe it won't go up as much like it does now because it won't be as volatile. So you won't get the huge jumps, like 100% jump in a day, but then you won't get like 50% crash in one day, right? So it's good and bad, if you look at it that way, because obviously stocks, you can't make nearly as much money in crypto quickly in stocks. Now there is, obviously, if you follow the market, there is some stocks that you can make a lot of money. They fluctuate like 50% in a day. I'm not saying there isn't those, but I mean in crypto it happens a lot more often. And it's the volatility. So you can lose a lot, but you can gain a lot quickly, right? So maybe that will end though. Maybe stocks will, crypto will become more like stocks and it won't be as volatile and we won't even have like a 4-year cycle, or it won't be to the same degree, the 4-year cycle, right? Because you still got the Bitcoin halvings, you got the Litecoin has halvings, like there's still, you got to look at it like that. The cycle kind of goes off of the halvings as well sometimes, so. But maybe it will be a 4-year cycle to not as extreme volatility as it used to be. The crypto winter won't be as bad, right? But like I said, if Trump and everything works out with the crypto, maybe we won't have to sell all our assets at the peak. Because I think if the 4-year cycle continues, I mean, everyone would want to just get out by the end of this cycle and then get back in when it starts going down. That'd be the smart thing to do with every other cycle that's happened since crypto started. Obviously, Bitcoin started in 2009. A lot of the other coins came a couple years after. But yeah, there's definitely data supporting the 4-year cycles. But yeah, guys, let's go through some of these the coin market cap today. Okay, so the global crypto market cap right now is 3.12 trillion, which is insane. 3% almost decrease from last day. Like I said, it's just the uncertainty with Trump making all these big moves with the Gaza, with the tariffs, with the now making deals with the Japan, with the U.S. Steel, the Chinese companies, the tech, the AI, the tariffs. It's just everyone's uncertain what's going on. The tariffs could come back in a month for Canada and Mexico. So I think a lot of uncertainty, right? People don't know what to make of it. But when you look at the actual crypto news itself, I mean, it's all positive, right? So it seems, all the headlines, which can you can kind of think about that like, oh, maybe it's too good. The news is too good that maybe something's going on and we shouldn't get too excited, right? Like I said, it's that theory. It's not a theory, but it's that kind of thinking that like when everyone's telling you to buy and everyone is talking about it, and when the big wigs and the Black Rocks and the Trump families all telling you to buy, it makes you kind of question like, okay, should I? Like, you would think to buy, but like, I mean, when everyone's telling you to do it, I don't know. It's kind of like, why isn't it going up, right? And then when no one's talking about it and the big players are all against it, it goes up. It's just like when you least expect it, that's when something happens. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just like with the AMC and the GME, the GameStop. Or like the meme coins when they rise out of nowhere. No one really knows about it until it already rises, right? So once it rises to that insane level, then everyone's talking about it. It's already too late. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm kind of thinking here. Like, why everyone? It's all positive, but why is it not going up? It's kind of frustrating. But so we got Bitcoin right as of right now, 11 a.m., $95,900. Ethereum 2600. They're just getting destroyed. Ethereum, almost 20% down the last 7 days, which is terrible. XRP, pretty bad, 20% down. Solana 15% down. Really, Bitcoin's not that much down when you think about it. I mean, it's probably the least volatile one out of all the coins. Obviously, it's the original coin. Dogecoin down 22%. Cardano down 25%. Chainlink 26%. Like, look at all these. These numbers are very bad, obviously. To be honest, only Bitcoin, out of the most notable coins, only Bitcoin is really the only one that's not going down too bad. But you got to look at it this way, guys. Extreme volatility can either lose a lot of money, but you can also gain a lot of money. So there's a lot more upside in the altcoins, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, all these altcoins. To be honest, though, Solana did reach its all-time high this year, or at the end of last year, or is this year, and Bitcoin did as well. So, I mean, they're still gonna go up. Don't get me wrong. I think personally that Solana and Bitcoin are still gonna go up, but so far in this cycle, not many coins have really reached their all-time high that I can think of at the top of my head. Like when I go to Bitcoin, all-time high, it reached it 19 days ago. Trump inauguration, right? You go to Solana, it reached the all-time high 20 days ago near inauguration. So, I mean, those coins have reached their all-time high, but the cycle definitely isn't at its peak unless all the altcoins just will never reach their all-time high again, which I highly doubt, because Ethereum still all-time high was 2021 November. And when you go to most coins, the all-time high was 2021. Dogecoin was March. It was a little bit earlier. Litecoin, May 2021. So a lot of them reached their all-time high in 2021 and have never reached the height yet. Now, obviously, there is some coins that have increased in supply over the last couple of years, so you got to implement the supply into the price as well, because if it wasn't a fixed supply, there's going to be more coins. So, or there might be less coins. I don't know, depending on the coin economics or whatever you call it. It depends on the supply that it was in 2021 compared to now. So you got to implement that as well into the price. But coins, obviously, like Bitcoin, Litecoin, they all have fixed. Those have fixed supply, so you don't have to worry about in those ones. But I mean, like some of them, though, you have to pay attention to that. But you look at Cardano, 2021 September. So a lot of these coins just are nowhere near their all-time high at all. I mean, some are, not too far off. I mean, Ethereum could technically, they could reach their all-time high pretty quickly if they just doubled. What is the all-time high? It's 4,800. So, I mean, if it were to go up by 100%, you would get it right there, in which that could happen within a week, guys. So, but yeah, there's obviously, like I said, you got to look at you got to do your research, guys. Don't just look at the all-time high and assume, oh, that means it has to go back to there or even more. Because that's what, I know most of us want that. We want it to go back to its all-time high, and or we want it to do even better, because each cycle you want it to do better, obviously. But there's a possibility that maybe some of these coins won't reach their all-time high anymore, right? Or maybe it will do way better, right? We don't know. But I know if you go back to, if you type in the market cap at the high, right? Market cap 2021. And then you can go to screenshots, guys, right? Historical screenshots. So you can kind of get the sense of how much circulating supply was in the coin at the time, what the market cap was, what the price was. So this is October 2021. Some coins already reached their high, some didn't. But as you can see, Ethereum was 4,000. That's like US dollars, so that was already way higher than it is now. Bitcoin, though, look, Bitcoin is a lot higher now. So Bitcoin's doing well. It's just the altcoins just aren't doing well, guys. Like Cardano's doing better. Solana and Bitcoin are the two that have performed better, but all the other coins just really have not done well. But like I said, guys, when you look at the price, bear in mind you have to look at the circulating supply compared to now, because that obviously matters. Like when you go to Hedera, right? There is how many here? 2,032,800, 4 billion, 14 billion. Now, how much is there now? 14 billion then. And now look how many there is, guys. Right? There's 50 billion. Oh, well, that's max supply. So right now, circulating supply, there's 38 billion HBAR coins. But back in 2021, there was only 14 million, right? Or billion circulating. So you do have to bear in mind when you do your prices, you got to look at the circulating supply. But obviously, coins like Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum doesn't really, even though it's not a fixed supply, they have a system where they burn coins. So it's kind of, they work on inflation that way. So you got to look at the tokenomics, they call it, of how the coin works, how the supply works. Do your research on the coins that you have, guys, because I don't know all the coins. There's so many coins. I'm not going to, like, I don't know everything about every coin. I just tend to research certain coins that I'm in. So keep that in mind. Well, this is interesting, though, that Polkadot was $42. Wow. And it had a circulating supply of 987 million. So almost a billion. I'm actually interested in that. How many coins is there out there right now, Polkadot? Okay, it's a infinite, but yeah, see the tokenomics for Polkadot. I think there's like the staking, they give you like 10% back almost, like 8 to 10% stake off your coins. So that means if you have $100 worth, you get 8% back for the year. I'm pretty sure it's by the year when you stake the coin, and that's how they that's the inflationary aspect to it. But then in a sense, you're kind of gaining the money back because the inflation is pretty much the same as what percentage you get back staking it. So it kind of equals out. So even though, say, it's inflationary by 10% a year, right, Polkadot, but you're getting 10% back staking it, or dividends, right, if you are staking it. So it's it equals out that way. But as you can see, there is more coins circulating right now. There's 1.5 bill, and there was only 900, not even a billion at the time. So as you can see, it went up by 500 million. So you got to look at it that way as well. And you look at the market cap, right? 7 billion. And then back then here, it was, oh wow, is that 41 billion? Yeah, that's crazy, 41 billion. So see, this alt season, guys, we're just getting started. Now, I'm not saying it's guaranteed that these coins are going to go up to their all-time highs or surpass it, because really the only two coins to have done that, really, out of the notable ones anyway, I know you would have to look at the supply of all of them and the market cap in general. I think there is other coins that have reached their all-time high, or if you factor in how many tokens they have, the market cap is higher. But I mean, out of the major coins, only Bitcoin and Solana have really reached their all-time highs when you think about it, guys. So I think we're just getting started, but like I said, that's just my opinion. I'm going to stay in and see what happens. Just my opinion on it. If I've stayed in this long, I might as well stay in longer, you know. But yeah, as you can see, XRP 100 billion supply, 57 billion circulating. You got back then, what was it? You had 46 billion? 46 billion. Yeah, so see, there's more circulating supply now, obviously. But if you look at the market cap is 50 billion, I think. So many zeros, it's hard to process it, guys. 50 billion for XRP. And it's at, market cap 138 billion. Okay, so XRP technically is doing better market cap wise. Obviously the price, price, yeah, so XRP, yeah, definitely XRP. They're doing, even though all-time high said 7 years ago, when you factor in the actual market cap, it's obviously higher. So you see, that's what I mean, guys. You got to look at it like that. Even though it was only $1 here, and it's like 50 billion here, but look at the coins, right? There's more coins now. So see, you know, it can be kind of confusing when you look at it like that, because some people will be like, oh, if it was only $1 or whatever, if it was 384 7 years ago, I want it to go up to whatever, $10, right? Or, you know, it can be kind of confusing, but that's just something to bear in mind, guys. Look at all the supply, the circulating supply, the market cap, and when looking at the price, because I mean, the price will reflect differently if there's more coins out there or if there's less coins out there, depending on, like I said, the tokenomics, the economics of the coin. So technically XRP does have a higher market cap now, but the price is higher now too. But there was less circulating coins back in the day as well. So, you know, got to look at it like that. But as for a lot of the other coins, like I said, if it's not Bitcoin, Solana, a lot of the coins just haven't reached their all-time high. I mean, Dogecoin, Cardano, Avalanche, Shiba Inu, Litecoin, all of these guys, they haven't reached their all-time high. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first crypto video. I thought I'd make one because I feel like there's a lot of buzz, there's a lot of hype going on, and I thought, why not? I'm jumping on the bandwagon of the hype. I think that my deadline to sell most of my crypto would be probably this year, at the end of the year, at the latest probably. Depending on how things go though, but you never know. If the cycle's different, you never know. Like I said, guys, I'm not professional. I'm just giving you my opinion. The fear greed index, people are fearful right now, as you can see. Bitcoin has a lot of dominance right now at 60%, Ethereum 10%. So that's like an all-time low for dominance though for Ethereum. I think usually they were a lot higher. Bitcoin, very good dominance though. 60% is very high. And there's something to look out for, guys. The Made in USA coins. Made in USA coins could be a big deal because Trump's passing some laws, crypto laws that are going to make them tax-free if the crypto is made in America. So now CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, they have a little section now, a category saying Made in USA, projects that were made in the USA. As you can see, Ethereum and Bitcoin aren't there because Bitcoin, we don't know where it was made because the creator is anonymous, Satoshi. Ethereum, I think, where's that guy, that Russian kid that made it? I think he He might live in Switzerland. It might have been developed in Switzerland. I could be wrong, but I think it's somewhere in Europe. So it's not there. So you got XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, Cardano, Chainlink, Avalanche, Stellar, Sui, Hedera, Litecoin, Polkadot, Uniswap, Bitcoin Cat. You got a lot of good ones here, guys. Agave, like the list goes on and on. There's a lot of good coins here that could be a potential investment. Do your research. What's your favorite ones? Everyone's got a favorite coin. Everyone has belief in a certain coin. That's fine. You can't invest in all of them. You can try, but I mean, like, I feel like when you spread out your money too thin, it's just not that good. I mean, because obviously it can be good when you diversify sometimes, because it can kind of protect you when things go down too much and then another coin does good and that you recover from it. But when they go up a lot and your money's spread out a lot, and say like you put money in 30 coins and Solana goes up like it did crazy, 500%, 600%, but now, you only put in $100 in Solana. But really, if you bought only 10 coins, you could have put thousands of more dollars into Solana instead of that little $100 you put in. But obviously, like I said, it can be good in the sense that, say, if you have a coin like something that goes down a lot, but you diversify, they can protect you that way. So it's kind of, I think it's good to have a good balance, guys. But I do believe having too many coins or having too many stocks, diversifying too much, is not ideal in my opinion. But then again, putting all your money into one is not ideal either. I feel like if you put all your money into Bitcoin, sure, it would have worked out for you if you put it in when it was at its low. It did really well. But at the time that it went down to like 25,000 US dollars, how many people were willing to put all their money into one coin, Bitcoin? Because we didn't know what was going to happen, right? We don't know if it was going to, maybe other coins like Ethereum or other coins would take over, right? We don't know. But that's just hindsight. Looking back, yeah, it would have been smart if you just put all your money into Bitcoin or Solana. But you got to look at it more like realistically. I remember my feeling at the time, and you got to think, guys, who has $30,000, $30,000 to all put into one asset? Not many people have that kind of money to begin with. And if you do have that money, let's just say you do have $30,000 at the time when Bitcoin was at that price last year or 2 years ago, when it was at the bear market in the crypto winter. How many people were willing to put all their money just into Bitcoin? I was thinking about it, but I couldn't do it. And I stayed by that decision because you never know what was going to happen. Maybe it wasn't going to do as well. Maybe the altcoins were going to take over, right, guys? So my opinion on it, guys, is don't diversify too much and spread your money out too thin, but don't invest it too much just into one coin. But if you were going to invest it into one coin, I would pick Bitcoin. But I mean, my strategy is keep a balance. I would say, depending on how much money you have, obviously matters as well. But I would work my way up to owning 10 coins and keeping it at 10 coins all the time. You sell one, maybe, and then if you want to get into another coin, a new coin, sell one of your old coins, buy that new coin, and always keep it around like 10 coins. But like I said, it depends how much money you have. If you have little money, that might be spreading your money too thin still. If you have a lot of money, you might want to buy more coins than 10 coins, right? So it really depends, guys. But my strategy would be keeping it to about 10 coins. Yeah, that's my chair squeaking, guys. But yeah, keeping your money more concentrated, but not too concentrated. So that's my strategy, though. So I have my money, I invested in only 10 coins at any given time now. I used to have more coins, but I noticed, like I said, it was kind of annoying because when you see you have like 20, 30 coins, it's just overwhelming and your money's spread out too thin, right? Because I don't have tons of money, so it's just like, it's just, and then you see a coin like Solana go up a lot and you had that coin, right? Like I had Solana, it went up tremendously, and I had Bitcoin, it went up tremendously. And I just didn't have enough money in those coins because I spread my money out too thin. But like I said, it can backfire in the sense that if one coin goes down a lot, the other coins could save you as well. So, like I said, my opinion, guys, keep your coins not too heavily diluted in too many coins. Have it a good balance. So I would say you got to look at your finances depending on how much money you have and go from there. But yeah, that's my opinion on it, guys. Don't spread yourself out too thin, and don't put all your money into one coin either. Would be my opinion on it. But if you are going to do that, put it all in Bitcoin. I would say, personally, Ethereum, I still think Ethereum's going to bounce, so that would be my second option. But I believe Litecoin is going to have a good run-up too. So, but that's just my opinion on it, guys. Let me know what coins are your favorite. And yeah, that's all I got for today's video. This is the Triple J, guys. Triple J Justin. And thanks for watching. Take care.